I was going to add this short to my top 5 best and worst Equestria Girl songs of season 1, but considering the fact that this isn't really a musical video and it's mainly involving Twilight Sparkle just wallowing Celestia's garden, I honestly don't have anything else to say other than just probably reviewing this, even the fact that this is a musical short with an actual plot involving the Equestria magic controlling the water of Twilight's plant wallow thing, or whatever you call it. So in this short, it involves Principal Celestia giving Twilight the permission to water the plants inside of the dome of plants. I know I said garden, but at the same time, I honestly think it's mostly a dome with plants in it, and I'm not usually a plant expert. So we get a song involving room to grow. Well, Twilight sings a song and completely plants all the water, but with Equestria magic, they sing as well. And that's really all that this show really is. There's really nothing I can actually talk about it. I know I'm not giving this show any much more credit, but considering that this is a musical, that there's a song in this, and this is not a music video technically, which is actually something that is rare when it comes to the first and second seasons of this show, of this digital series. I honestly think that this won't be much more better if this is mainly about a song involving Twilight Sparkle, but considering that it's not, we had to actually have that mixed with something involving plants, Equestria magic, and Twilight and music into this. That's basically what I see in this. The song itself, I'm just going to say right now, I'm just going to put it in number 5 on my top 5 worst and best songs of this show. Not saying that it's terrible, but when you completely see Twilight just wallowing the plants and the fact that it just gets more complicated and it makes the plants into singing monsters, yes, you heard that right. I really got nothing else to say other than the fact that it's basically another musical. And this is pretty much goes to show onto how this show had 5 songs, not including from the Forgotten Friendship and Roller Coaster of Friendship, but considering the fact that the second season actually had 5 songs, and this series, the first season, actually had 5, while one of those isn't actually a music video. I'm honestly thinking that they probably made a mistake involving doing this kind of stuff while also just trying to add in another short. And considering that I really don't have anything else to discuss involving Twilight completely taking care of Celestia's dome or something, I got nothing to actually talk about other than it's another music video, other than that it doesn't have music in the title, and the fact that Twilight is doing with her Equestria magic. As for the ending, well, Twilight, when Applejack came in to save the day by trying to stopping all the plants, which actually did work since that it was ordinary water, it's revealed that Celestia doesn't want Twilight to water the plants too much. And if that was actually, and if the Equestria magic actually took over the Equestria of Cantala High's drains, like where all the water's coming from, I can honestly think that would probably make much more sense, because the ending is just... I know it's supposed to be a point that Twilight shouldn't water the plants too much, but at the same time, it honestly makes this ending really felt awkward, but not in a good way. Because let's be honest, I honestly think that everything I've seen in this doesn't really make it really entertaining for me to actually watch when it comes to the Equestria magic and a music video going on at once. I mean, it is good, but at the same time, considering that this is just basically another short that isn't a music video, I honestly think that Hasbro just really didn't know how to handle the first season 100%. Granted, there were awesome good things that they did in the last shorts that I reviewed, but at the same time, just by looking at this, There was so much going on, and I'm actually kind of happy that I actually reviewed the short instead of just putting it in my top 5 best and worst Equestria Girl songs, because, let's be honest, I didn't like the song Room to Grow, and if I actually did listen to it again, I would probably felt more confused and mostly bored on how Twilight Zone Zone of Loving Plants isn't really much of a forte. And considering that this came out before Forgotten Friendship, where we get to see the appearance of Wildflower Blush, this kind of makes it a missed opportunity to have Wildflower Blush have a music video of her own. I know it's crazy, but considering that Wildflower Blush is actually into plants, and the fact that Twilight is just doing this kind of stuff, mainly the fact that she's just doing this for mainly extra credit, I honestly think that this entire short is just basically a missed opportunity, just trying to actually see who Wildflower Blush really is before we actually get to see her appearance in Forgotten Friendship. I get it, they're trying to hide the villain. I get that they don't want to spoil a lot in Forgotten Friendship by the time this short was released, but at the same time, it was still a missed opportunity so that we can actually see who this Wildflower Blush really is, because we probably don't even know if she did appear in the short and actually sing at the lyrics. Granted, it's honestly going to be a lot more awkward to talk about, but then again, they really don't know what to do when it comes to making characters a little bit more interesting. They did well with Wildflower Blush in Forgotten Friendship, despite my opinions on it, but at the same time, I think it could have been much more better if Wildflower Blush was saying room to grow instead of Twilight Sparkle doing it, because as far as I'm concerned, I still cannot get over that. This short gets a 5.5 out of 10. Sorry guys, but even for a short that has a musical song that isn't a music video, is not going to bypass my perspective on my feel of the short itself.